Sonic Frontiers, video number 4 on the PlayStation 4. I'm near my 4th hour. I'm going to finish up my 4th hour of playing for this particular game. I want to see if I can unfog most of this map if I can. As much as I can. I don't think the game does a very good job of explaining which items have already been cleared and which ones haven't, I guess. Like, these Chaos Emeralds have already been found, so why are they still on the map? Or why are these memories still on the map? I mean, I cleared them. Maybe there should be a check sign next to them. I don't know. Sounds like the kind of thing that might be fixed in a patch. We're going to clear out some of these memory areas. These challenges. I'm curious what's up with these. It's an open world game, so we don't have to engage with most of this stuff, but thankfully most of the activities in the open world are worth doing, so I'm kind of on board with this so far. When this game came out, there was this generic... There was a feeling that this game was a mess. Like, the argument is that this game looks like an Unreal Engine 5 demo. You know what I should probably do? I should probably corral this music, as good as it is. I should corral this music. And we got the Japanese voice acting because... Duh, Japan. I remember John Linneman over at Digital Foundry was loving the music in this game too. I mean, this so far, what I've heard so far is pretty good. Turns out that Sonic games have pretty good music occasionally. So no complaints there. We're applying these changes. I turned off the motion blur because, you know, get over it. I'm a little busy here trying to record video footage and not have YouTube completely decimated. Okay, where am I going? Yeah, I kind of want to redo this. Yeah, can I start over from the beginning? Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, I ran out of time. I didn't know what I was supposed to... Oh, okay, I wasn't paying attention to where the... I wasn't paying attention to where the thing actually went. So let's try it. I wasn't paying attention to what I actually needed to touch. Yeah, and I don't have to engage with this at all. We're going over there, I guess. Full speed, then. Unless there's something else I need to do. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, that wasn't terribly difficult, all things considered, whether I knew what I was doing. Yeah, I'm not the only person who's observed that this game looks like Death Stranding. Except they're using Unreal instead of the Decima engine. Got another heart. And these little bouncy pads and these homing attacks help you kind of get a bead on the collectibles you need to grab in this game, which I kind of like. Oh yeah, I have to run inside the hamster wheel. Yeah, tiny little mini games. Nothing too worrisome. Strangely enough, there aren't that many parkour races technically. Like that little sprint I just did to grab one of these icons earlier for the memory challenge or for the challenge. That wasn't some massive, you know, traversal challenge like you would see in most open world games. There's a squid back there in the distance. You can run on the back of that if you want to fight the Guardian. We're not going to worry about that yet. But again, like an open world, like some open world games and some MMOs, you have enemies that you have bosses just wandering around the world. Oh yeah, the bubble enemy. You can do the little Nights into Dreams loop right here to whittle it down, or you can just do this. And that whittles down the enemy so that it doesn't respawn its bubbles. It's bubble armor. I do like how you just pop the enemy's bubbles. I always thought that was kind of a nice effect. Okay, where am I going exactly? In nowhere particular. And I destroyed those boxes just by punching on top of them. No complaints, really. Did I get him? No, I didn't. Yeah, I lost all my rings. This guy didn't have that many. I can also just do this. So if you need rings, you can get them that way. So whatever enemy that was killed me, and I didn't get anything for it. Yeah, apparently the game likes to throw out these little rails every now and then. These little jet grind radio rails. Which I admit are cool. That's apparently the closest thing this game comes to fast tracking. Fast traveling, excuse me. So how's the map looking? So I did a couple of these challenges. So I can press the left stick to recenter the map, so that's good. Okay, let's circle back around. We'll avoid the enemy, though. And I believe this hermit is where I can go to level up if I bring him a bunch of hearts and such. I bring him hearts, and I bring him those blue seeds, and I can level up. And on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen is where you can see that leveling up. Let's go over here. So I unfogged most of that map. Yeah, there are bridges over to other islands. That's what that is. Okay. We can just go in this direction, kind of see what's up. Fill in that part of the map. Not all of it, just most of it. So where are we going? Beacon's over there above my head. So I could go this way. Yeah, these look like Death Stranding roads. In fact, some of the inspiration for this game is probably like a bunch of like, what? Death Stranding and Nier Automata for the vibe. Got those hearts. Yeah, definitely some Nier Automata for the vibe. Some Breath of the Wild, obviously, for some of the weird puzzles they got going on here. That's what's up. Yeah, I was hoping there would be something to grab onto, but there isn't. Maybe later, when I complete a few more challenges, I'll be able to take a grind rail to get to the next challenge. Okay, I don't know what purpose that served, but okay. Honestly, as I play, I'm not really that worried about collecting coins, although apparently it's supposed to help me go faster. Which I guess you might want to do when you're ready to face some bosses. Again, if there were a tutorial that explained all of this, like in an encyclopedia, tutorial pop-ups appear during the game, but there's no way to go back and read what you missed. At least not that I'm aware of. Yeah, like the tutorial stuff was mentioned earlier, and there's no other way to get it back. So if I forgot something that was mentioned to me in a tutorial pop-up, I can't go back and read it. Oh, I've got the circle button. Circle button. So I might have to come here, but let me see what this is about. You know, it is just interact with things. Just see what happens. Okay, I did a thing. Oh. Literally fly through rings. Oh, that's different. Okay. Never mind. I want to do that again. Yeah, I want to do that again. Okay. It's a good thing that wasn't like a long extended challenge. Because there are some open world games where that would be a thing that would actually happen. But again, I like how you can just wander around the open world and it's not on the map. You just kind of see it. And if you just complete the activity, you're good. I need 13 hearts. I need 13 more hearts than what I have. Top left-hand corner of the screen, fourth line down. So I need 13 more hearts. Yeah, and these cocoa appear when I stand still. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. But I've mentioned in the past, it's kind of like Flicky, the old Sega game. I got a gear. So I want to say I need that to open some doors. Okay, what's this? Oh, a challenge. Was this always here? Yeah, 1-6, and I need 2 gears to access it. So I need 2 more. Yeah, I just collect these cocoa as I see them. See, again, traversal challenges. Not bad. Help you get around pretty easy in a game that's built on speed. Ugh, that can't be good. I think there was one I missed. Give me the loot. Nope. Lost all my coins. Well, get more rings. That's how you do that. You are not ready. Sega! Cheating with the main story. Access denied. Yeah. Was Sega? Was it Saturn? Was it the Saturn that said you are not ready, or was it the Sega CD? Though, given their launch prices, probably could have applied to any period of time. Yeah, I found there was a retro game store here in Maryland outside of Baltimore. I think it's at Sykesburg. Yeah, it was Sykesburg, I think. No, it was Eldersburg. And they had a full Sega CD with a Model 3. There was a Model 2 with a Sega CD. I think it was like $350. I don't think they included a 32X. I can double check. But I'm like, I've been saying for years, I'm not spending $300 on a freaking Sega CD. That, I couldn't find any games on the Sega CD I'd want to buy that cost less than like $80. Yes. Although, interestingly enough, they did have a copy of, what was it? Oh, you again. They did have a copy of Soul Dees for like $9 if you want Soul Dees on the Sega CD. No cover, obviously. It's just, you know, Soul Dees. No, it was Soul Feast. Soul Feast, the Sega CD version of Soul Dees. I don't know if they were the same game, just with a Red Book soundtrack, or if there was like a patched version of Soul Dees. Okay, so I found a bunch of them. How many do I have? I think it's on the map. Left side of the screen, 5th line down. 14 Cocoa, apparently. But he doesn't say how many I need. There's also a Guardian here. We're not going to worry about him. Huh. Where am I going? Up there? Nope, can't reach it. Well, let's try another idea. I think there's something over there I might need to grab. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. We're gonna go that way in just a second. Let me get whatever's over here. But yeah, Sega CD's weird because the Genesis you can get for like less than $50 these days. I mean, I got my Model 1 Genesis for $30. I mean, I think they were just clearing them out. Yeah, just hold down R2. That is a skill ability that I unlocked, the Sonic Boom. So you're doing guile-like Sonic Booms in midair by holding down the L2 button. It makes those particular enemies easier to kill. Well, I've been told this is a game that has only like, what, a dozen enemy types? Which isn't terrible for an open world game, it's just you have to know what to do with them. You just kind of put that bubble enemy early in the game that never becomes a problem ever again, I suppose. Running out of time here. Guess this is just a trail. Wait, did I do the thing? I don't think I did the thing. Yeah, I didn't do the thing. Yeah, I forgot to do the thing. I have to go back to the beginning and do it all over again. Okay, fine. Yeah, I gotta do it all over again. I am interested to know how well this game runs on a Switch now, because apparently it has a similar 30 Hz frame rate, but There's the whole thing. Yeah, there's the whole thing about, like, how would I describe it? There's the whole thing about how much they had to cut back to play this game. Am I supposed to collect them all? Gotta catch them all, I guess. So I guess I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, I guess I'm just supposed to do that. Yeah. I mean, again, kind of cryptic, but I'm able to figure them out pretty easily, actually. I can't even figure out how I even knew to do that, but here we are. There's another beacon over there I need to do. Just a second. Got the contour lines here, too. Just a nice touch. Need 2 more gears. No, actually, I need 2 gears. I only have 1. I don't remember how to find them either. There's something over here in the distance. Let me grab that. So when you're in the air, you can press the left. You can use the left stick to do tricks. If you do enough tricks, you increase your points. Your skill points, which are your experience. So I have 7 skill points in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, which means I can do this. But I need more skill points to unlock all this crap. Quick side loop. Quick side loop. I don't know what that's. I guess you can just do loops around enemies, which is cool, I suppose. Stomp attack. Loop kicks, homing shots. That works. We just need way more skill points. We level up reasonably quick in this game, so that's good too. It helps with the character progression. Guess we can't do anything here. We have to unlock this bit of the story. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I can't punch these boxes. So where are we going? There's an Amy over here, so I guess I can go here. Oh, that might be a memory challenge. Yeah, that might be a challenge. Excuse me. Turn left. Beacon. Whip. I went the wrong way. Again, the arrow on the map doesn't always point to where Sonic is facing. I don't know what. Maybe that's because of the camera, the way the camera is set up. I have to figure that out, because I've been tripped up a couple of times, because it looks like I'm facing a direction that I'm not actually facing. Out the way. Okay, so what's going on here? Wasn't there a beacon over here? Well, maybe I'm already here. Didn't really need that. Well, that helps you find stuff. Whoop! Should have grabbed that. Okay, can I try that again? Maybe I should have done that. I'll take it, though. Yeah, it's probably for the boss. Yeah, over at Nextlander, you had a... What was it? Careful! Careful! Wow! I got really cocky with that. It was a Vinny Caravello over at Nextlander was trying to fight this flying squid boss on the flying carpet. Didn't have much luck. That's probably one of the ways you can kind of deal with them. Yeah. Sidestep. Use L1 and R1 to complete this challenge. Like Tom Hanks in Big, am I right? See, again, although the open world's reasonably dense, you know, good activities in the overworld too. They're usually worth doing. And again, anything you don't want to do, you can just kind of come back to later usually. So the game isn't constantly forcing you into like guardian fights or anything like that. I'm playing on hard mode. Yeah, there's the boss. So you can kind of ride its magic carpet trail, just kind of if you want to confront it. But we're not going to try and pick a fight with it just yet. We'll save that for later. Yeah, again, there was a beacon over here, right? I couldn't load the map there for a second. There is a Chaos Emerald here, but I need 12 more keys. I need all 12 keys to get in, which I don't have. There's an Amy here. At least I thought there was an Amy here, but there is a beacon up there. See what I can grab. Yeah, the camera was not cooperating there. Oh, so I got to get up there. Just a second. There's got to be something. There's a way to get up there, I want to say. Like that, for example. There we go, see? Circle button for the ground pound. Can't reach that. But here's Amy. The fifth element is love. Okay, I thought there was supposed to be a conversation that got skipped. Oh well. Let's pretend it matters. But again, like you can't go back and listen to the conversation again. Oh well. Where are we going? So we have not unlocked Amy, of course. We have to unlock the map. Like, there might be some challenges here. I just can't see them. Need another gear. So I guess I can just clear out some of these other challenges instead. So let's head to one of these areas instead. They're on my HUD over there on the top of the screen. There's another one down here. But how do I actually activate this one? Yeah, I don't know how to activate this one. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to activate that one. Oh, haha. What do you know? Sure. We'll call that a challenge. Wow, dude. For real, though. But this one's labeled, isn't it? Yeah, M24. So again, the game marks them. So if you need to come back and find them later, you can. So if you're on YouTube, that's how you do M024. There you go. Now you know, YouTube. It makes sense inside the game. It just doesn't make much sense in a casual conversation. Yeah, sure kept running. But I like these little things. These little self-contained traversal puzzles that are sort of canned. Again, in a game like a pinball game, these are kind of annoying, but in a 3D game to help you get around, I'm fine with that. Yeah, they help you get around, so I'm cool with that. Okay, I meant to do some air tricks. Let's do them now. Whoop, screwed that up. You can also bounce off a rock to do some air tricks. Any more? Yeah. Nothing. Yeah, we're not going to mess with him just yet. Not going to mess with the squid. Yeah. There might be something to that, but I'm not going to worry about it now. And again, arguably you don't need fast travel because you can just do this. Hold on. Easy enough. Wrong button. Wrong button. R2. I haven't done this one yet, apparently. So where am I going? Okay. So you gotta do a ramp at the end of that. Let's go. So follow the dirt trail. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. It's going to knock you backwards. Remember, this is hard mode. Got it. This is the opposite of Super Mario Sunshine, I guess. But I do like Super Mario Sunshine for similar reasons. It's like, you know, you're kind of hunting down every... You're hunting through every nook and cranny to find individual items you can gather, and generally works. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're going the other way. Nope, other way. Just press the jump button and you'll flip in place. Again, makes the game easy to deal with. So I like those little bits. No, we're not going to go that way. Whoops. Alright, fine. Can I turn around? I was trying to turn around. Guess that's how you do it then. Because I didn't turn around that time. What? What? Careful! How about I just avoid that ring for now? I'll try one more time. I can't run up the side of that. So now I don't know how to get up there. Well, I gotta go this way then. Again, these rails also make it easier to navigate. So you don't have to spend too much time trying to get up some mountain. Boing. Let's try again. Wow! Weird. This is so easy, trying to switch rails like this. Careful. Okay, I should just jump straight up. I freaked out. Should just jump straight up. Wait, did I do that one already? Guess I didn't. Okay. Got another one. Go across the bridge. Okay, so we're going across the bridge. Follow the dirt road. Do it. You know what? Don't interrupt me. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Okay. We'll see if I can compensate. Yeah, I went the wrong way. That's right. That's how it's done. I wasn't paying attention to the beacon that was shooting up from the top of that destination, but hey. These aren't hard. I'm playing on the hard difficulty level, but these aren't hard. I think it was John Linneman who said, you know, this game's challenge is close to perfect. I wouldn't make that claim. I think there's not much friction in this game, so while it's compelling to be able to play a game like this and do well at it pretty easily, I would not say it's particularly challenging. The stomping attack that swoops down from above. Okay, so let's do the stomp attack. Yeah, I forgot about the Wild Rush. No, I don't want that. Homing shot. That might be interesting. We'll get to that later. But I can just hoard these skill points if I don't want this stomp attack just yet. There's another icon over here. There's another challenge over there to the right. Across the rail. What? I made it. Even falling usually isn't a problem in this game, actually. Done. Almost kicked the ball. Darn it. Got it. That looked like it bounced off the ground, but I'll take it. Again, I guess, the comparison might be like, again, this is a playground with like tiny little challenges, like monkey bars over here, and a slide over here, and a swing over there. So that seems to be the vibe here. Swear. Swear. Okay. Maybe I should have boosted over there? I can't tell. So now I'm all the way over here. Though one could argue this is as close as the game gets to fast travel. There's a yellow I haven't gotten yet, but I need 4 keys. Can I at least talk to Amy and get the 4 keys? So there is a challenge. Amy's over there. There's a challenge over there, I think. There's a challenge ahead of me, but beyond the Guardian. And Amy's over there. But there are 4 things I need first. I should have gone through the ring, but whatever. Excuse me. I've already spoken to her? No, there we go. There's the cutscene.
なあ、遺跡で一つ気になることがあるんだけど、俺たちが来たのはカオスエメラルドがこの島に集まっているからだろ。それから俺はデジタルキーやエメラルドを保管するタワーを発見した。遺跡の半分はそのために作られたみたいだった。
古代人は過去にカオスエメラルドを使っていたのかしら。他の古代文明でも同じことがあったしね。
ああ、でも他の古代文明ではそれを利用していた。でもここのやつは閉じ込めているだけだ。
多分私たちが知らないパワーの使い方を知っていたのかもね。カオスエメラルドには未だに謎が多いし。
Wasn't paying attention to the lore. Thought there was someone behind me. What's up? Yeah, go home and be a family man. Alright, so we good? We need 4 more keys. Okay, so there is a challenge. Yeah, there are a couple of challenges in the area. What's that? I don't like the look of that, but whatever. Well, there's a bunch of challenges we can do to unlock the maps. Let's try it. We'll circle back around. So there's one behind me. And there's one over here. Which one's closer? We'll use the Skyrim strategy. Whichever one... Center yourself between both of them, and whichever one leaves the map first... Whichever one leaves the HUD first is closest. Like right around here. Here? Yeah, here. This might be a Dance Dance Revolution challenge. Yeah, touch the glowing squares without touching the black. Thankfully, we're not on a timer. Yeah, easy. Yeah, easy. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Got on the first try. Unfogged most of the map. So let me get that. And get the cow, of course. Again, how many do I need to talk to what's his name? I have no idea. He just wants me to collect them. They're not in any. They tend to not be in obvious places either. If you see them, if I see them, I grab them, but they don't seem to be in obvious places. Because I would not want to have to hunt for them, if I'm being honest. Careful. There we go. Hup. That missed it. Good enough, though. I got plenty of coins. Again, I don't know what the point is of having all these coins. Like, again, when I get to 400, I think my speed increases. But other than that... Good? Good. Okay, there's another challenge over there, I bet. There's one behind me. I need 4 more keys, so it's not happening. Oh, there's a dude over here I need to talk to, and there's a... If I can get the stars, like, yeah, I can get the keys by completing that. So you might do that at the end of the next video, depending on how things go. Well, it's about that time. Alright, we're going to call it. We'll do one more challenge and bail. We can just come back and do this. Don't know what that's about. Let me talk to this dude and we'll circle back around before we end the video. The whole point was just to do like half an hour of this. Look, I dig this game. For $20, I'd buy it. And the music alone makes the PC version worth getting as long as it runs well. If I can get this game running at 720p, I'd be happy. 30 frames a second, hopefully, but it's probably not going to happen. Give me the loot. Got a key. Okay, what's this? Yeah, so I can level up. Alright, I leveled up. So those, yeah, ring capacity to speed. Speed to ring capacity. How about ring capacity to speed? So now I can go faster. Oh, okay. Decrease my ring level. Which I think is fine. Why do I need more rings? I never understood that. So we were right here. Yes, we're definitely going to end the video pretty soon. Cool. Yeah, there are a couple of these I have to activate. Done. And we got rails. See, that works. So we should be able to find some things over here. And is that it? More rails. Wait, was that the rail? Oh, I see what they did. Ha! Careful! Ah, crap. Try that again. Because we gotta make a transfer here. There we go. Now we're talking. And we got Amy back. This isn't Amy.
なぜあなたは何度も自由に電脳空間から戻ってこられるの？
さあな、俺がイケてるからじゃないか。でもそれについては君の方が知ってるんじゃないか。
敵に情報を共有するつもりはない。あなたはまぐれで生き残っただけ。運命から逃れ続けることはできない。
元気づけてくれてありがとな。エミを助ける方法がわかるまでそうするさ。君がへんてこなメカに俺を襲わせても無駄さ。誰にも俺を止めることはできないぜ。忙しいんでね。またな。
Okay, so that's a good excuse for us to end the video. Anything here of importance? Huh. I got a bouncy pad. Well, let's head back up there and see what's doing. We'll hop in there later. I gotta come back later and do that. At least I know how to get there. We got a waypoint and everything. Well, that's one way to get back. Collect vault keys from portals. Okay, thanks. Ow. Wasn't paying attention. Whoops, he got me. Got him. Give me the loot. Okay, it's bail. There's something else I missed, isn't there? Like I said, we're going to come back to that place anyway. That's it. We're good. Yeah, I'd say we're good for now. So head over here and end the video. We did good. I didn't feel like my time was wasted at all. Okay, now what? Nope.
Yes.
Another one over here. Any more? This forest ain't just here for the trees. The speed trees in this case. There we go. Yeah, I like how you can do the little figure eights. You know, the Sonic Infinity Dash, you know what I mean? Another part of the map unlocked. We've done most of it. So we'll definitely come back and do more of this. So this is video number 4 of Sonic Frontiers on the PlayStation 4. This audio was recorded with the Turtle Beach headset plugged into the gamepad. Again, only 30 frames a second, but that's what the PlayStation 4 would do. And you know what? I have had zero complaints about the game's judder or smoothness. Like it runs surprisingly well. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. No thanks. We're good. So we'll call it. We'll come back and do that challenge a bit later. And, of course, I need 3 more keys, which I can get from here or from any of the other cyberspace areas. So we'll do those in a later video. Don't worry. We'll get to it. No rush. I know. I'm waiting, but yeah, there's no rush in this particular Sonic game. This is a chill and vibe Sonic game. Sonic Frontiers, video number 4 on the PlayStation 4. You know what? I keep saying I'm going to do the music, so let's go out with the music. Should. Just have to remember to turn it off when I come back.